So we are here to harvest cucumber. Cucumber takes about just 2 months to become matured. And if you have good enough land to plant it, it means you are going to make a lot of money in the shortest possible time. Those who watched my video last on the staking, we talked about the benefits of the staking. So we will enter into the farm for you to see how the cucumber will be hanging on the stakes. So let's get into the farm. Where is the cucumber? Okay, let's check this place. We have some here. Let's check this place. Now you can see this one. We have this nice cucumber hanging on the stick. We have another two over here. You see, so this is the benefit. We have more here. This is the benefit of the stick. And when you have it hanging, when you have the cucumber hanging like this, it doesn't rot. As explained, if you haven't watched that video, you can go back and watch it. I'll put it in the description box, I'll put it in the card section, and I'll put it also in the end screen for you to have access to it easily. We mentioned that if you don't have the stick and the cucumber ripes or matures, it will be on the ground or on the surface of the soil, and the chances of it rotting is very, very high. So when you have it here like this, it cannot rot. You will get almost 99% of your cucumber intact. Okay, so we have Showboy here. Showboy is actually the owner of this cucumber farm, and he's still going to educate us about what cucumber farming entails and why someone should enter into doing cucumber farming unlike another plant or another vegetable.
Thank you, Madam, for such a wonderful discussion. This is cucumber farm. You see, I've done some staking here. This is staking. It's another way of doing cucumber farm. You have 2 ways. I can even, it's a creeping plant, as I said earlier. Cucumber is a creeping plant, and now you can stake it, and by staking it, you'll be hanging. So by hanging, it will make the fruit look fresh and neat. And I want to say something about the cucumber plantation farm. The easiest way among all the vegetables, cucumber is the easiest way and the quickest way. It has only 2 months for the maturity. So if you plant cucumber, by 1 month, 3 weeks, you should start harvesting. But at least 4 weeks, then production will begin. So unlike cabbage, whereby you do the nursery, and before you transplant, the cucumber is running like that. You have to plant it directly on the soil, and okay. So after, yes.
So that won't demand double work.
Double work.
Okay.
It's a directly planting on the farm, on the land. And after planting, it doesn't require any chemical.
Okay.
If you do the staking, it means that if it becomes overcrowded on the ground, you have some insects which will be just biting or destroying them.
Okay.
But when you do the staking, you don't need any chemical application
to kill those insects. Okay. What about giving it special chemicals to boost the growth?
Yes. This I use. You have organic fertilizer there. Okay. Who prefer organic fertilizer? It is like poultry manure. That's what I used to apply for the boosting of the production. Okay. So the cucumber production, it is not difficult, unlike cabbage. Okay. But cucumber, after planting, the only thing you have to do is you have to stake it. By 2 weeks time, you should do the staking. In 2 weeks time, it germinates so easy. 3 days to start germinating. Okay. 3 days. Unlike green pepper takes about 10 days. Okay. So the cucumber, after 3 days, it will start sprouting, germinating. So cucumber is the only easiest way among the vegetables.
Then 2 weeks time, you do the staking.
The staking. 2 weeks.
Will you also require water to water it?
Yes. When you are, it is not rainy season, you need to water it.
Okay.
And if it is raining too, then you are okay.
Okay. So let's assume that we are making 1 acre of cucumber. How much will we need to invest?
1 acre of land, you need at least 6,000. 6,000 because you'll be buying, this is the cost, the rope.
Okay.
The rope. If it is 1 acre, you need to buy more of the rope.
Okay.
The thread. And the worker who be the most difficult aspect is how you do the staking.
The staking.
It takes time.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes time. So at least you have to get at least 6,000 Ghana cedi to do 1 acre. And 1 acre after harvesting, you should get no less than 100 bucks.
100 bucks.
Yes.
So if you want to talk about that in terms of money,
yeah.
How much would that be? So that our viewers will know whether to do cabbage, to do cucumber, to do something else.
Yeah. The cucumber, you should get about 6,000 to do the cucumber 1 acre.
Yeah, 1 acre.
And now 1 bag is 400 cedis.
Okay.
1 bag is 400 cedis. It means that if you're able to do 1 acre after harvesting, you should get not less than 100, at least 100 bucks.
Okay.
And
so please do the calculation for us.
And so you are going to get about 40,000 Ghana cedi. 40,000 within the period of 2-3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, period of 2-3 months, because 100 multiplied by 400 Ghana cedi.
400.
That's 40,000 Ghana cedi.
40,000. Simple
yes.
calculation.
Yeah, simple calculation. So it means that cucumber production is a lucrative venture.
And it wouldn't require so much time to get your money back.
No.
Within 2 months, you have your money.
Yeah, you have your money.
Okay.
The only thing about the cucumber production is that here those who be buying the cucumber are not many. You see, those who eat the cabbage are higher than those who eat the cucumber.
Okay.
So if you are able to plant, if you plant 1 acre, unless you send them to Accra.
Okay, before you can sell.
Yes.
And they wouldn't, this time around, they wouldn't come here to come and buy. You have to send it to them.
To Cape Coast.
Or to Cape Coast.
Those who be buying the cucumber are not many.
There are not many.
Because they can sell about 3 or 4 bags of cabbage.
Okay.
The consumer can buy, but cucumber is not like that.
Okay.
So the demand for cucumber is not higher than the
cabbage.
So if you are urging everybody, if you want to plant 1 acre, it means you get at least not less than 3 or 4 market women. Because one person cannot buy all.
Yeah.
And that advice we give it to those who want to enter into
the cucumber farming.
Because this one, when you harvest, when you get to the peak, last 3 days I harvested about 7 bags. Plus they couldn't even buy all, so I said I took the rest to Cape Coast.
To Cape Coast.
And
did you have someone to buy at Cape Coast?
Yes, I have more than 7 market women.
But they wouldn't want to come and buy. They want you to send to them.
Oh, they had wanted to come, but I told them, is it the car? We have 2 cars here, so I want to give it to them.
Okay, then they will send it to them.
Yes. So I am urging each and everyone, if you want to go into cucumber production, and you want to do in a large scale, you should get more buyers before you can able to do in a large scale.
Okay.
So cucumber is very, very nice, very fresh. It is good for the body because it is juicy. It is there's water.
Yeah.
It's full of water.
Yeah.
It's like watermelon.
Okay.
So if you eat cucumber every day, it's good for your
health.
Yeah, for your health.
And you'll be very healthy too because it's organic.
It's organic.
It's organic. That's the part I like stressing on.
It's organic vegetable. Yeah. Whatever I'm doing here is organic.
It's organic.
So cucumber doesn't require much time, much money. No.
Okay. So now let's look at this one. We have a lot on the creeping plant here. How will I know that it is ready to be harvested or not? So this one here, the other one here, and this small one.
Yeah.
How can I know that this one is ready to be harvested?
You see the thorn?
Yes.
See the small thorn on it?
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
After mature, oil will go
off. But now that you are peeling it off, how will someone determine whether it is ready
just
or
the
not?
demonstration.
Just the demonstration. Okay.
So it has not mature yet.
Okay.
So if I'm harvesting, I won't harvest this one.
Okay.
So after it has matured, all this one to the thorn
It will go off by itself, without anyone taking it off. Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
If you look at that one, you could see that the which have not matured, there's full of thorns around it. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
You see a full of thorns around. We just harvested some yesterday. So let's go and show you some of the mature ones and see the difference.
This one, please come and tell me something about this one. This one, I can see it is ripening. Ripe one. Tell us something about it.
Yeah, this one, the variety.
Yes.
The variety. We have about 3 variety here. It's only about 2 planted among what I planted.
Okay.
So even the small one to be yellow.
Okay, but it looks like this one has some worm inside.
Yes.
Could that be the reason why it has also turned yellow, or?
Yeah, it's not that, but you see, they are just about to enter. It's not about, this is the nature.
The nature?
Yes, that's how it is.
Okay.
Why it is small, it becomes yellow.
Okay.
So this one, when you take the market, they won't buy.
They will not buy. Why?
Yes, they don't want the yellow one.
They don't want the yellow one. Okay.
But they want the green one.
Okay.
So when I'm harvesting this one, I won't even take this one.
You won't add this one?
This one.
Okay.
So that's how the cucumber this thing is. So we have a lot here to show. So let's see. All these trees were harvested yesterday, but you see, that's not mature yet. You see more thorns.
So can we be harvesting some today?
Yes, you can still harvest some today.
It means you have to go through it and check whether they have thorns on it or not.
Yes.
Before we can harvest.
Harvest.
Okay.
And in fact, you can harvest, but you see, the market women, the only thing is they want the big one. If it is not big, it is how they buy it, and if it is big, it's how
they have a good price for it.
That is what. But ideally, this is the best. Ideally, this is the best. If it mature before you harvest, by 3-4 days, it will start ripening.
Okay. Okay.
Because it has already matured.
Yeah.
But if you have not finished maturing, this one can be there about 5-6 days without ripe.
Okay. Like before it starts to even rot.
Rot.
Okay. Okay.
Ideally, this is the
best.
The best.
But they also don't want it this way.
Yes. Because if we have the big one, you count maybe 3 or 4 for maybe 5 CDs.
Okay.
3-5 CDs. Okay. But if it is smaller, they will count about 5 or 6.
Which will also go against you,
against me. So with every producer want profit.
Yes.
So I won't harvest in the smaller stage.
Yeah. And sell it to them cheap.
Cheap.
Okay.
So I have to leave it to be a little bigger.
Okay.
And before I harvest it.
Okay.
Other than that, can I even harvest this these small ones.
So does market play a role when it comes to you getting the money that you expect to get from that 1 acre that we talked about? Does market play a role?
Yeah, the market play a role.
Okay.
Okay. We have consumer. They are rational consumers. The same thing we producer. We are also a rational producers.
Yeah.
We look at a lot of factors. When a consumer is coming to buy, some of them want the big one, the bigger ones.
Yeah.
So they can start market one for about 3 or 4 CDs. So if it is small, this I'll give you 1 CD or 2 CDs.
Okay.
So it will go against the one
selling.
So the seller doesn't want it to go against her. So it means he has to buy the bigger ones.
The big ones.
So that
which you can sell at, let's say, 3 CDs or 4 CDs
for one.
Instead of selling the small one for 1 CD.
Okay. I hope you've gotten me.
This is well understood.
Yes. So everybody wants to maximize profit.
Yeah.
The producer wants to maximize profit. Likewise,
the one selling
also maximize profit. But at the end of the day, it is the consumer who suffers.
Okay, so if the person comes and the person needs the cucumber by all means, and the price is high, he or she may not have an option but to buy it.
Yes.
But it can happen that the person really does not need the cucumber but wants to maybe add it to the diet. So if the price is expensive, maybe the person can choose not to buy.
Choose not to buy. And cucumber, the consumers.
Yeah.
Sometimes some of them don't know how to eat this one. Only a few people. That is why I'm saying that the demand for this one is very low. For carrot, cabbage, green pepper, it is common.
Yeah,
everybody likes it. Even those who have been passing by, they don't even know this one. So when you take it to the market, it is only those who knows the cucumber, the benefit of it before they can buy it.
Okay.
So they can buy cabbage, carrot, green pepper without this one.
Yeah.
So the demand for this one sometimes very, very low, unless those
who know about it
and the importance and how healthy it is. This one, eat it raw.
Myself, I don't think I can eat it raw.
Oh, very, very. When
unless I add it to something.
Yes, like, if you wash it nicely, eating is very, very. It's full of water. So it is like watermelon.
Okay.
So cucumber is very, very good.
Okay.
When it comes to the health benefits.
So in conclusion, the best thing to do is to get your market first.
Yes.
Because this one, there's still, or people wanting it is low. The demand for it is low. So if you have, let's say, 3 or 4 market women, and you do the 1 acre for them, it will be best than you having 1 person or no one at all before you harvest and then you go and search for a buyer.
A buyer.
Okay.
And it's also the location.
The location, okay.
The location of where you are doing
the farm
counts. If you are doing Cape Coast, you don't have problem.
You don't have problem.
If you are doing in Accra, you don't have problem. But when you're doing a Timokwa here, then
you have a problem.
You have a problem.
Okay.
Then reduce the size.
Okay.
If it is 1 acre, you can divide it. This 1 acre, I've divided into 3. I've divided into 3. So after this one, before even next week, I come to plant another one. So by the time
cucumber again.
Yeah, I'll plant cucumber again. By the time this one get finishes, then the next will take over.
Okay.
So if you do it big, without getting a market, it will discourage you not to do it again. It is very, very creative. And when you start harvesting, you have it every 3 days.
Okay. Every 3 days.
Every 3 days you need to harvest it.
So what's the size of this one? This one doesn't look like an acre to me.
No. This is about half acre.
Half of an acre. Okay, so let's say half of an acre. About how much will you be making? For those people who cannot do the 1 acre, let's talk about the half. For those who can do something small like this.
Yeah, something small like this. You get not less than 20,000.
Okay, so it will be like half of the acre that we talked about. Okay.
It's very good, and when you do it like the production goes high.
Yeah. I think we talked about that in our last video. So if you haven't watched that video about staking, the benefits of staking, I will entreat you to go and watch it, which I'll put the video in the description box, in the card section, and at the end screen. So we'll look around to see the ones you can harvest and the ones that we have to just leave to mature to the bigger size, as Showboy has said. I love Showboy for one thing, because he's always talking about market. Market is an essential part of vegetable farming, because for vegetables, they can rot anytime. Unlike coconut that you can keep for a long time, or cocoa that you can keep for a long time. So get your market, as he said. He says get about 4 women or 4 buyers who will be ready to come and buy after harvesting. So with that said, let's go into the harvesting of our cucumber. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share the video, and comment. Thank you very much. You see this one being on the ground, it is going bad because it wasn't on the stake. You see, so that is the benefit of the stake. And so far so very good. We are going to do the farming and we are going to make money from farming. There is money in the soil. It's up to you to know the means and ways to dig it out and put it inside your pockets. I don't have a pocket. Yes, you put the money inside your pockets.
This is what I was talking about. You see, I was talking about the market structure. Last Friday, Monday, I harvested about 6 bags, and to price so market me couldn't buy all, so I took some to Cape Coast. But a certain buyer told me I should reserve 1 bag for her. So this is the 1 bag I reserve here, and because the production was very very high, she couldn't come. Now all this cucumber has spoiled, so I cannot sell. I've run out of lot. I've run out of about 1 bag, and all of them have gone waste. So that is why I am saying that if you want to do cucumber production in a large scale, your market structure should be first. So this one I've run out of lot. So let's learn something from it. That if you want to plant in a large scale, you should get multiples of buyers. In case one person fails, then you resort to the other person for your market. So in fact, it pains me, but it is part of our job. It is part of our job. Sometimes you can gain, sometimes you can lose. So don't be discouraged whenever you run out of lot. So farming is very very good, but before you do it, put some modalities down so that it will guide you, it will protect you to do your farming and do it well. So this is the wasted cucumber. So you see, all this cucumber is very good, but
So the conclusion of the whole thing is that get the market, get the market, get the market. And when I talk about the market, I'm talking about buyers who will come and buy from you and will also go and sell. You see this one, they are all rotten. This cucumber has gone waste. We cannot do anything with it than to throw it away because it's rotten. You can see mold on it because the person did not come for it. So that is how bad it is when the person who tells you to leave cucumber for him to or her to come and buy does not come if the person fails you. So Showboy made a very good point by saying that get about 4 buyers or 3 who will assure you of coming to buy your farm produce, especially the cucumber, because cucumber rots faster than cabbages. So this is a lesson that he has learned. If someone tells him, oh please, I'll come for this quantity, so leave it for me, then what he will now have to do is to take his money first, so that if the person doesn't come, it wouldn't be at his cost. Okay, so we'll do more later.
This brings us to the end of our video. Please let me know what you have learned in today's video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.